Hello, everybody, and welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium for today's AFC matchup. It's a revenge game in the altitude. Russell Wilson, the former Bronco, this time a Pittsburgh Steeler, coming to town to take on his replacement, Bo Nix, the rookie. And both these quarterbacks have a low age difference. Bo Nix, a super old rookie quarterback, but he's going to have to make it work here, as here come the Denver Broncos, and their fans elated to see them looking to improve to 2-0 with a victory today, as are the Pittsburgh Steelers, who were victorious over the Falcons last week. A whole lot at stake in week number 2, our final late afternoon game of the second week of the season, which is super exciting. And it looks like we will get to see Bo Nix with the football first. 10 minutes on the board for each team, I believe. Yes, I actually, for a split second there, thought I forgot to do that, but we are all good. Anyways, now we will get started here. This game should be pretty defensive in real life, but we'll have to see how that goes in the altitude. Expect a lot of long field goals and a lot of good offense as well. All right, open the bingo, I've been told. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do or how it works. But Marvin Mims Jr. is ready to return it. Boswell stepping up, and we're underway at Mile High. Mims from his own 3-yard line will take this return up the middle to the 21-yard line. Out comes the 26-year-old rookie, Bo Nix, trying to get the Broncos to a 2-0 record. As we welcome everybody joining me. What up, SM Chili Eagles Pro 34? Eggs off, John Ziller. Everybody else joining me throughout. To the Eagles week 2 yet? No, that is on Thursday night. What up, Love Wrestling? On time for once. Let's go. So part of the Discord chat? Yeah, I was trying to set up a stream though, so I didn't see an incredible lot of it. But it's no big deal. Bo Nix under center, ready to get us started in week number 2 at Mile High off the play action. Nix stepping to his right, and he will get rid of it. Pressure on the play. Looks like that was Joey Porter Jr., the quarterback, making some noise. What's your Discord thing? If one of my mods would be so kind as to put it in chat, they could put a link in there for you, and you can just click that and go straight there. Nix back under center on 2nd and 10, following his throwaway. Williams in the backfield does not get the carry. Nix sought a crossing route, incomplete. No, it is caught. Thought he was going for the man across the middle. He was going for the man on the sideline. Greg Dulcich, the tight end on the receiving end. What up, Kurt Cobain? Command is in the building. Yes, sir. Thank you, Chili, for that. Much appreciated. Yeah, feel free to join there for the full week schedule and your team standings. Opening third down for the Denver Bronco offense on a 3rd and 4. Nix, his third pass today. Down the middle he goes. It is dangerous and incomplete. Knocked out by Patrick Queen. Huge offseason acquisition for the Pittsburgh Steelers. A little cross-division trade. What up, Sports Beast? Maybe the Discord was crazy. Yeah, I really didn't see much. I didn't read a lot. I just saw a lot of buzzing and notifications. On for the punt is Riley Dixon, opening 3 and out. The Steeler defense, one of the best and have been for a long time at doing that, as this kick is fair caught at the 31-yard line. Friends of the Eagle Pro or similar creators, I have, I don't know, I guess talked in YouTube comments with Eagles Pro, but haven't done too much with like its Vic simulations, but I have studied my competition, obviously. What up, Mateo? Fighting with the mosquito? Dang. Hope you win your battle, my friend. That is not a good thing. It is a revenge game for Russell Wilson. He begins this drive 1st and 10 at the 31. Handoff to Najee Harris up the middle. And he's got a gain of 5 on his opening carry. No, it's Cordell Patterson. Whoa. Didn't see that one coming. Well, I hope that was a one-time thing, because I don't think he's supposed to be up there. Interesting. Who knows? Wilson now on 2nd and 5. From the 35, this time Harris in the backfield. Wilson left side, it is complete. First down, looks like Calvin Austin. And it's Van Jefferson, who's wearing number 11 this season. Pickens 14, Jefferson 11, Roman Wilson, the rookie, at number 10. Yeah, I don't even know how the bingo card works, to be honest with you. It won't work for me. This time looks like it's Najee Harris in the backfield on 1st and 10, who gets a right side handoff, and he is going to dive backwards. See, I hate the animation. Probably my least favorite in the entire game. Like, that's a broken tackle if you're going to score him like that. But Alex Singleton makes sure it's only a gain of a yard. I mean, when I open that link, what am I supposed to see? Gain of 1 for Najee Harris on his first carry. Wilson now making an adjustment to his left. Dropping back, pressure coming in his face, and he cannot escape it. Cody Barton with the sack. Him and Baron Browning bearing down on Russ, and he will lose 13. Brutal. That's quite the loss. Wow. It is 3rd and a mile here at Mile High. 3rd and 22. 5-man rush coming. Russ stepping right. Trying to evade pressure. He will throw away. And neither team doing much on their opening drive. What up, Lila? Welcome. Yes, wait, what am I supposed to do for this bingo card? Because all I see is a bunch of free spaces. Cameron Johnston is on for the punt. Looking to pin the Broncos deep inside their own half of the field. The altitude going to help out this one, but it will be returnable for Marvin Mims Jr. left side to the 28. So anyone else a fan of an out-of-state team, not where you live? I think we got a couple. Obviously Mateo, living in Europe and all that, would be a little bit difficult. Yeah, going from a European country to Chicago would be quite the transition, I would imagine. That would be something. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure out the bingo card tomorrow, maybe. Seems today's not the best day. 2 receivers left and right on 1st and 10. The rookie Bo Nix dropping back to throw the football. Pressured up the middle by Cam Hayward, and a nice knockout there from Cole Holcomb, former Commander. From New York and a Commanders fan? Okay. Interesting. I did not know that. I feel like I have a lot more fans of, my channel that are fans of a team out of their state than I do in-state, so that's kind of cool. Out of the empty on 2nd and 10 is Bo Nix. 4 receivers to his right and 1 left. As Nix will check it down the middle, it is caught up to the 33-yard line on the 2nd catch today. To Jags Browns week 2. Nice. My two Eagles, you should. Cheer for the Commanders, and I live in South Carolina. Dang. Interesting. Exocet and Chili are far from the same person. Once again, 3rd and 4 for the Bronco offense. Bo Nix after his 2nd completion. Pressure up the middle. Down the middle he goes. It is caught at midfield. And a gain to Cortland Sutton. Good enough to move the sticks. And a gain of 16 with a BG Pro. Officially done with school. Congratulations, my friend. After watching the Tom Grossi series, I realized all NFL European fans have the same problem. We can't find each other. Yeah. You guys ought to just, I don't know, have some sort of group communication. We'll see. Bunch formation right on a 1st and 10 at the 49. Pittsburgh is rushing for this time. Bo Nix deep right side, a wobbly and incomplete. And that's not going to work out too well. Can somebody explain the bingo card? What's on it? What am I supposed to see when I open up that link? Is there different events that's going to happen in this game? I don't know. Who knows? Let's see if Pittsburgh brings some pressure here on 2nd and 10. They will not, dropping back their linebackers. And here comes Watt. Nix down the right side over the shoulder, incomplete. Was looking for his tight end, Adam Troutman, down the field. Didn't quite work out. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Now it's probably a good time to tell you guys tomorrow's stream. Sunday Night Football is moved from 8 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bears versus Texans, battle of 2 powerhouses hopefully this season. So make sure we are accustomed to that. Bo Nix on 3rd and 10 off the play action. Strong side blitzer. Picked up left side, incomplete. Yeah, that does not go anywhere. I need the Broncos to win. I need the Steelers to win. This game, though, so far has been a snooze fest. 4 minutes of boringness back and forth. Let's see if we can get tuned up. On for the punt once again is Riley Dixon. standing at his own 35, getting it away from the 40, and over end out of bounds at the 25. Yeah, when I open it, it just says, like, find cards or whatever. Am I supposed to search for a certain topic? Oh, you sent it? Okay, cool. Broncos Steelers bingo. Defensive sack, Chile X off argument. Oh, okay. I see we were planning for the bingo card. Nice. Have a question for all Americans. I'm hoping we can have a congruent answer for you, because I'm sure that'll probably not happen based on what I'm saying. Run heavy formation. Najee Harris in the backfield on 1st and 10, but Russ off the play action. Out of the flat, going to find the Alabama running back for a gain of 3. Not the game we want, but we may be the game we deserve after yesterday. It's true. Yeah, I don't think we realized how spoiled we were yesterday, because that game was quite something. Entertaining for sure. I'm sure Scribble is going to make a long appearance in this one soon. We will see. Check down to Najee Harris as here's a high snap up the middle. Harris is going to run through a couple of defenders, and he will be tackled after a gain of 6, his longest today. Nick's playing like garbage. Yeah, to be fair, I don't think he played great against Seattle. He was just overshadowed by how bad Geno played last week. Lord have mercy, he played awful. At least he bounced back in week 2. Broncos looking to bring some pressure on 3rd and 1. As the Denver faithful on their feet, hand off to Najee Harris, left side spinning, but he's got the first down with a gain of 3. That was an interesting time to spin. Definitely timed that one poorly. But I guess that's a whole lot of whatever. Steelers defense has been dominating so far. This game could easily be like 13-10 in real life. We'll see. Russ in the pistol on 1st and 10. Right side pass it is caught up the sideline. And it is Van Jefferson again, his second reception on Russ's second completion. I'm sure he's got a very detailed question coming up. And we're probably not going to have a combined answer, I'm sure. Second catch today for Van Jefferson, former Los Angeles Ram, now a Pittsburgh Steeler. Russ deep right side off the play action, over the shoulder. It is caught by George Pickens, GP1 issue at the 30. Hurts me to say that as a Browns fan, but I have to. It's a nickname. Do you see each other as state like a different country that's like united, like the EU, or as the same? I mean, it's hard to explain. You know how you can go from, like, I'll use England as an example. You can go from, like, a bus ride, and 20 minutes later, there will be a different accent. It's kind of like that in the U.S. And moving up front, that'll be a false start, and bring it back 5 yards. I mean, if you go to New York, and then you go to, like, Alabama, and then, I mean, I'm even trying to think of some other places. Minnesota. All 3 of those places, you'll be blown away by how different people speak. So, bunch formation left on 1st and 15 after the false start penalty. Wilson checking it down the middle, caught by Freiermuth. And you can hear some distant Muth chants after the gain of 6, Russ's 5th completion. That is a great question as a, European. Because it is true that you can drive the length of, like, I don't even know, France to Portugal, and you still be in Texas with that drive. 6-yard gain to Freiermuth. Pressure coming here for Wilson. Right side pass down the field. It is caught inside that 10 by George Pickens. Down to the 5-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is the first to wake up in the opening quarter. Wish there were plays with multiple penalties. Me too. You know what? That's a really good idea that has not happened before. That is true. Keep an eye on Van Jefferson. Nobody on him in the slot right here on 1st and goal. But a handoff up the middle. Najee Harris working his way through the defense. Pick it up 3. Down to the Denver 2. I mean, yeah, you can... I'm trying to think. What's the furthest you could drive? Like El Paso to... I don't even know what a northern Texas city would be. But Chili might know. 2 minutes left in the opening quarter. Second and goal from the Broncos 2. Hand off to Najee Harris up the middle, cutting. And he is getting halfway there on his 5th carry. Appreciate you tuning in, Lila. Remember when the Panthers had 3 false starts in a row in a preseason game? Just a random thing that popped into my head. It's stuff like that you remember just for, like, the humor of things. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Najee Harris by himself in the backfield on 3rd and goal. Getting the handoff up the middle to the end zone. He will score the opening points. There we go. Goes by bike to 2 different countries. Yeah, like that's the thing in Europe. And I'm sure everyone in Europe has a passport, like guaranteed. No doubt. Najee Harris capping off a touchdown drive, just the second touchdown this season for the Steelers, but good enough to put them in the lead. Fun fact, by the way, Najee Harris has every Steeler touchdown this sim season. Because that was a while ago that we had Steelers-Falcons, our third game of the year, in a 10-3 victory, I believe it was, for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Extra point up and good on a 10-play, 80-yard, 4-minute, 32-second drive. Sudden catch, Nick's INT. Yeah, that's you can ask a lot of Americans. I don't know what the breakdown would be, but I feel like 1 out of every 3, no, I'd say 1 out of every 5 Americans probably doesn't have their passport. Like, I don't think I have one. Granted, I've been out of the country on a cruise ship, but you don't, depending on where you're going, you don't need one, so. Boswell on for the kickoff, getting this back and away to Marvin Mims Jr. Mims will take this from his own end zone. Looking for some blocks up the middle, cutting back up to the 23. Go to full day bike ride and barely hit one state, yeah. I mean, if you live in, like, I'm trying to think, Nevada, and you're in, like, what is it, Maricopa County, you could ride a bike all day and still be in the same county, let alone the same state, which is crazy. It is wild how the United States works. What up, Santori? You battle him in tonight. True. Broncos in the I formation on 1st and 10. After they give up the first points of the game, a left side handoff to Williams. Looking for a block, and he's got a couple. Down the left sideline he goes. A gain of 16 on his first carry. Good, Santori. You picked this one. I got you, my friend. Let me check real quick. Didn't really see how the split was for this game. I don't imagine it is that important. But Santori, you picked the Steelers today. Under a minute left in the opening quarter. Bronco offense trying to keep the momentum seized here. Nice move up the middle for Williams, and Cole Holcomb shaking up on the play. That is a position the Steelers were brutally injured in last year, was a linebacker. I'd say the Browns were the most injured team, but the Steelers had the most disappointing injuries in one position at linebacker. They were on their 6th and 7th string like all season. Bad to see Cole Holcomb down with the injury. See how he will return to this one. If he does, we will keep you updated. Nick's off the bootleg left. Stepping back right, uncorking one down the field. Got him in inside the 10. It's Cortland Sutton at the 5. Did that football even come out of his hands? I know it wasn't tripping. Look at this release. Look at that release. It came out of his hand before he even threw it. What in the world? That is unbelievable. Unreal. Ball flew wings, it really did. Wow. That's one way to get back into this one. Now 1st and goal from the 5, left side I formation, handoff to Williams, and he is going to pick up a yard. And let's see who came up on the tackle there. It is Dante Jackson. Perfect release, something like that. Cortland Sutton having himself a nice day, though. He can't complain about that. As soon as I knew the release was like that, I knew it was going to be complete, too. One more play in the opening quarter. On 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line. Bo Nix is going to make us wait until the 2nd. Unfortunate. Ball had a Red Bull. Had to have. Can win with a Bo Nix INT. That's true. First play of the 2nd quarter. It is 2nd and goal at the Pittsburgh 4. Williams up the middle, try to return the favor down to the 1-yard line. Are you guys actually trying to get a bingo, or are you just trying to get as many as possible? What's the ruling here? 4 corners? That's, I mean, yeah. I guess it's a possibility. Miss Dante Jackson, he was kind of cool. Broncos down to the half-yard line. Williams in the I formation is the running back here. With a handoff up the middle, he will walk in himself, and the Broncos return the favor. Pretty much the exact same play. And the exact same distance. There you have it. They're the same, but they're scrambled. Oh, I got you. That's cool. Pretty much a mirror drive for the Denver Broncos. Najee Harris walking in from 1 yard out, and Javonte Williams doing the same. That's a cool idea. So is it actually like a 5x5 grid, or is it 4x4? On for the extra point is Will Lutz. It is on the way, and it is good. Okay, cool. Javonte Williams touchdown, so you can check that off. Oh, I got it. So 4x4. Cool. What up, Whites? Whitetails? What are you doing if we get the stream to 700K like the Kai Cenat stream? I was actually watching that last night at like 1 or 2 in the morning. You know, I'm a man of many hobbies, right? I do this football stuff for a little bit. I have my own stuff that I watch and I read, but I was time trialing Mario Kart Wii because that's a game I've long played my entire childhood. But yeah, in the middle of doing that, I was watching Kai Cenat stream. I'm like, there's actually 600,000 people watching Kevin Hart, Drewski, and Kai Cenat just do whatever. It was crazy. Return will be taken this time from inside the end zone up the middle to the 22. Sean Watson has a new helmet. Does he? Does he now? Interesting. Nice. I mean, yeah, how can you not? That was like, I don't know. Those streams are actually just like the Truman Show. But if it were actually, I don't know how to explain it. It is crazy. And also hilarious. Steeler offense back on the field, all tied up at 7 apiece. Hand off to Najee Harris up the middle, 3-yard gain on his 7th carry. I really wish there was a way in Madden that like I could distribute carries between running back 1 and running back 2 more. Because the Steelers really don't have a true running back 1. Harris is listed as it, but Jalen Warren gets a ton of carries and arguably is better. I think he's better, but who knows. 1 minute gone by in the second quarter. Russ back under center. On 2nd and 7, 5-man rush down the middle low, but it is caught by Van Jefferson. They should have never let Will Lutz walk, I agree. Why did they? I forget what their reasoning was. Was it because of age or something like that? Age with a kicker really does not make sense to me, if that is the case. So I feel like it had to have been for something different. Who knows? 2 receivers left and 2 to the right of Russell Wilson. Out of the gun on 3rd and 4, or excuse me, on 1st and 10. From the 34 to hand off to Patterson, picks up 9. Yeah, why is he getting running back 2 carries? I mean, it's going to be different having him returning kicks, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. I hope Deshaun Watson does okay. He played in 7v7s today, and it did not go well for him. 2nd down and very short with 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Russ will make a man in motion. That is George Pickens. Hand off to Harris up the middle, able to move the chains. On his 8th carry. That a rookie who they thought was on par with Lutz? I don't know. Now they brought in another rookie, or another kicker to compete with Groupie. Interesting. All right, Letter Love. Morgan, appreciate you tuning in. Much appreciated. Looks like Denver going to bring an extra man or 2. Russ out of the empty on 1st and 10. Left side he goes. It is caught down the field. Looks like that is Cordell Patterson. And it is his first catch today. Looks like they're using him a lot in the offense, which was kind of unexpected. Levi Wallace, the former Steeler. Forgot it's a revenge game for him as well. What up, Border Worlds? I believe Derek Carr should hang up the cleats after this season. Me too. That guy has had a very Andrew Luck type of career. Will be interesting to see how much Mike Tomlin has Patterson involved in this offense, but so far today, a couple of carries and a catch as Harris gets his 9th carry up the middle with a gain of a yard. How did Day 1 admit he can't go for the Browns? Let's see. Jerry Jeudy had a minor injury he was sidelined for. Deshaun had a really bad day throwing the football. Had a drop pick 6 by Martin Emerson. Way overthrew Njoku. Just didn't look great, but it's going great. How about you? 5 wide for the Steelers on 2nd and 9. See who Wilson looks for here. Lofting one left side. Got a man out there in space. It's Van Jefferson setting up 1st and goal. I don't even know if anybody was on him there. Yeah, I guess somebody was in press coverage. Funny enough, I think Levi Wallace is the one who blew the coverage. Nice. Jaden Daniels looks great. That's good to hear. I hope he does pretty well. I feel like LSU quarterbacks typically do. Nice toss there from Wilson. His favorite target so far today, Van Jefferson, another catch. Russ stepping to his left, throwing in the flat. It is caught by Harris, working the sideline and getting the ball down to the 3. Got Broncos winning 20-17, game-winning field goal. Let's see it. It's a real possibility for a game like this. I feel like it would come down to the final play. Doesn't mean the game will be pretty, but it'll be close, I feel like, the whole time. So we will just have to see. George Pickens at the top of your screen on 2nd and goal. Russ now. Will hand off to Harris, right side looking for his 2nd touchdown up the middle, and he moves men down to the 3, the 1 yard line on 3rd and goal. What up, Bang 11? From the 3 to the 1. I actually don't know how we did not get in there. Kid your server who has beef with everybody, by the way? Yes, I'm well aware. That's just kind of how it goes. Prime Najee Harris territory from the 1 up the middle. He goes, and he is stuffed. Wow. Josie Jewell the lower. No, it's Alex Singleton, sorry, is the lower man on 3rd down, and now a choice to make for Mike Tomlin. That is one hell of a tackle against Najee Harris. Can't complain. I went golfing earlier. Won a 2v2 scramble, so that was pretty fun. Wow. Mike Tomlin, shockingly going to be conservative here. Chris Boswell on for the 18-yard attempt. A chip shot for Boz is up and good. I cannot believe that. How are you not going to go for that, the half-yard line? What's the worst that happens? Broncos defense looking great. They're looking okay. Then again, it's the Steeler offense, and I mean, I guess no more Matt Canada, no more Kenny Pickett, so we'll see. Russ knows all about the goal line situations. I bet he does. Russ probably went over there telling Tomlin he wanted to throw the football, and Mike was like, you know what? As a matter of fact, we're kicking. I don't even want the ball in your hands, Russ. He knows. Heck yeah, Bang 11. Boswell on for the kickoff. 4:22 left in the opening half. It has been a pretty quick first half of action at Mile High Stadium. Return is taken by Marvin Mims, bouncing it right side up to the 22. Josie Jewell is on the Panthers. Yeah, he was a Bronco for the last couple of seasons. Him and Alex Singleton have a very similar hairstyle and build, and they both played linebacker on the Broncos. So I often got the two mixed up over the years, but now it is a one-man army and Alex Singleton. And Cody Barton, of course. Let's see what happens here. Broncos back in possession of the football. Looking to take their first lead of the afternoon. Hand off to Williams left side, and he will pick up just a yard on his 6th carry. So you guys should do you should also do bingo things where it's stuff that I say. Like if I say, I don't know, out of the empty or 2 receivers left and right or something, you should do that too. Williams in the backfield to the left side of Nix on 2nd and 9. Less than 4 to go in the opening half. The rookie Bo Nix stepping up in the pocket, throwing down the middle, delivering a first down pass. Looks like Tim Patrick. I think that was Josh Reynolds. Forgot he was he came over from what? The Lions then, yeah? Wow. It is Josh Reynolds with his first reception of week number 2. Looking to add to it here on 1st and 10. Man in motion at the bottom of your screen. Bo Nix looking to throw the football. Down the middle he goes, incomplete. Did you realize I have no wide receivers listed on this roster? Everybody seems to have a different number. Sean Watson wears his helmet. Now Riddle axes him. I don't even know what the difference is, to be honest with you, but I guess it's cool. Believe Nix could throw for 1611 and 3,500. Seems pretty low, but for a rookie, understandable. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left now. 2nd and 10. Incompletion stopping the clock and a handoff up the middle, but Cam Hayward is there for Chase McLaughlin on the tackle for loss. Tim Patrick still in this league? Yeah. He is. I actually looked that up earlier. I was kind of surprised. That poor guy has been riddled with so many injuries. You hate to see it. Bo Nix out of the empty on 3rd down and 12 from the 36-yard line. Facing a 3-man rush, looking for a screen pass to Williams, and he is up the field to the 42, but still 6 yards short, and the Broncos will punt the football away. Once again, Dante Jackson with the tackle. And the Denver Broncos will punt. Tim Patrick is at one point a really good wide receiver. On for the punt is Riley Dixon, his 3rd appearance of the opening half. Denver's offense still trying to find the cohesion they've been looking for all season long. This kick is returnable. Bounce to the left side, a good return. Shedding off on one tackle and down the left sideline all the way into Bronco territory goes Calvin Austin. Should be Patterson returning these kicks. I don't even know what happened to the roster. Who knows? Pretty good punt return, though. That is nice. Pittsburgh beginning with their best field position of the afternoon at the Denver 44. Deep drop back for Russ and a pass down the middle to accompany it all the way inside the 25 to Van Jefferson. Gain of 22, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are marching. Had to change a diaper. I don't know if that was a legitimate thing or if that is a metaphorical thing. Regardless, that's hilarious. That was a great punt return, yeah. Former Ram able to get halfway to the end zone, minute and a half left now. As the Steelers continue their 2-minute drill, right side pass caught by Freiermuth, first down Pittsburgh. Wow. Muth had a terrific rookie season. Another Penn State stud. That doesn't get talked about a ton. Saquon, Jahan Dotson, and Pat Freiermuth all at one time would have been a devastating front three. Steelers going to take some time off the clock, under a minute left now in the second quarter. Don't want Denver to touch the football again. Russ on a crossing route left side. It is caught by Muth. And just when I thought they were managing time, they burn a timeout with 42 seconds left. Interesting. I don't understand the Madden strategies, but it is what it is. What up, Scribble? How we doing? Muth gets his second or third catch of the game. I think that is 3. Najee Harris looking for his second touchdown of the afternoon. On 2nd and 6, quick pass left side, down low, but it's caught by Van Jefferson for the Pittsburgh touchdown. Such an anticlimactic touchdown, you know. But it'll do. The job is complete. Well, it took 2 weeks, but Russell Wilson has his first touchdown as a Pittsburgh Steeler in a revenge game at Mile High. I guess that'll work. And the Steelers will take a 2-possession lead into halftime, also getting the ball to begin half number 2 unless the Broncos do something on this 42nd drive. All that set up by the kick return from Calvin Austin. If he scored, he would have had a bingo. No. Hang on, let me look at your bingo sheet. John Zuther, you should send yours into that little chat as well. I want to see. Compare the locations of everybody's. Okay, any special teams touchdown? That would have been crazy. Russ touchdown, is that like rushing or passing? Najee Harris, he already got one. Let's see. Any defensive touchdown? That would have been tough. George Pickens reception, that was a guarantee. Boswell on for the kickoff. Marvin Mims back deep to return from his own end zone. Going down low, taking this one up the middle. Not a very good return to the 19th. He scored, he would have had a bingo. He already did score, though, the first touchdown. Any special team? Oh, you mean like, hang on. I'm trying to think of which way you're going here. Javonte Williams did score. Pickens reception. Sutton touched. Oh, he did Sutton too. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, will the Broncos score with 36 seconds left? That is the question. Bo Nix able to work with all 3 timeouts, but only 36 seconds to get into field goal range and bring this within a touchdown before the break. Low pass, but caught by Mims. And it doesn't look like Denver's in any hurry. What up, Brandon Spearman? Thought of something crazy today? Let's hear it, Scribble. I'm always ears for Scribble's discussions. Another story. Back-to-back stories from Scribble is crazy. Denver looking for a breakout play right here. They would burn a timeout if they could get down the field in enough time. And Bo Nix seems to be taking his time. So this will be the final play of the opening half. On a 2nd and 2, Bo Nix looking to pass right side, checking it down complete. And we have at halftime, Pittsburgh 17, Denver 7. And the Steelers to begin half number 2 with the football. So my dad is a Cowboys fan, right? Yep. Dad is a Cowboys fan. Noted. Wonder where this one's going. Got to keep track of this pick. All right. Here we go. All right. Bo Nix interception. Any defensive touchdown. Javonte Williams touchdown. Bo Nix. Okay, so a passing touchdown does count. Gotcha. I would have made it something different. You should have done like, I don't know, players that hit a certain yardage, like 62 and a half, I don't know, longest run, a 20-yard run for Javonte Williams would be a good bubble to have, or like Russ, 2+ passing touchdowns, something like that would be cool. Steelers back in possession, holding a 10-point lead to begin half number 2. Calvin Austin up the middle, good return again up to the 26-yard line. And Russ begins his first drive of half number 2 from there. His revenge game in Seattle did not go too well a couple years ago on the Denver Broncos, but he's looking To write a different story here in week number 2. Dad told me he was going to name my Dallas, Dallas, when you were born. My mom stopped at the last second because some beggar named Dallas was harassing her for some money. That is a crazy story. Wow. Run-heavy formation to the left side. Najee Harris will get a left side handoff. And running through defenders, gaining 5 yards on his 12th carry. Did it 5 minutes? Oh, fair enough. I'm just pitching out ideas for the future. Heck, I can't even see it, so I shouldn't be able to critique it too much, but it is what it is. Gain of 5 for Najee Harris on his 12th carry. 29 total yards and a touchdown. Now this carry going the wrong way, a loss of a yard. Baron Browning and Cody Martin up the middle. Those two are going to be a nice little unit in the linebacking core of the midfield. See if that'll continue, though. It is now 3rd and 6. 15 passes and 15 rushes for the Pittsburgh offense. They will keep the ball on the ground up the middle. On the halfback draw to Harris on mean stiff arm and a gain of 10. Carolina Panthers have proposed a $1.2 billion renovation or new stadium in Charlotte. And that's not just the Panthers, by the way. Charlotte FC is a massive American soccer team. Like, their fans are crazy. So they would invest in that too, I'm sure. 5 Broncos on the line of scrimmage on 1st and 10. Russ off the play action, extra blocker out there, stepping right, evading pressure, launching deep downfield on the run, up top and down low. George Pickens, what a catch. Wow. That's a heck of a catch, you know. Trying to see who was on the coverage there. Oh, my goodness. George Pickens going up top on his former teammate Levi Wallace. Up the imaginary ladder and down the slide for the first down reception. Just realized, too, Russ has only thrown a 1 incompletion today. Got to go spit some game. Scribble always spitting game. Always, always, always. Wilson now 15 for 16. Handoff to Patterson, left side, cutting up the middle. And a nice gain of 8 yards on his 3rd carry. We have still not seen Jalen Warren. Catch of the year? I don't know about catch of the year. Have we had anything better than that? We used to have so many better catches than that in Madden 22 and 23. This has been a down year for the Sims, though. I don't know. Najee Harris in the backfield on 2nd down and 2. George Pickens one-on-one at the top of your screen. Hand off to Harris, and he is taken down, a loss of 3. And again, it's Cody Martin. He has been spawning the backfield. Best catch we've ever had in Madden, I think, is probably the one-handed catch from Michael Gallup in Bengals versus Cowboys week. It's pretty good. Levi Wallace in press coverage on George Pickens on 3rd and 5. Russ stepping up in the pocket, going to take off down the middle, but he will not get there. Just picking up a yard, and Pittsburgh drive is going to fall short once again. Daily reminder to throw a like on the sim. Let's go. 7 likes already, though, without asking. That's a W. We'll take that. No questions asked. Boswell on for his 2nd attempt of the afternoon. This one a 25-yarder from the left hash to put Pittsburgh up 13. It is on the way, and it is good. Steelers 20. Broncos 7. Still looking for our first blocked kick. One day we will see it, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, fantasy, too. We got to consider changing that. I don't know. Mahomes is always an option. Just trying to brainstorm in the open here. 6 touchdowns in 1 week is crazy work, that's for sure. But I don't know if he'll continue that next week. Who do the Chiefs play in week 3? Let me look. That could have a lot to do with who I pick. Go to my week 3 tab. They play the Falcons. Ooh. Marvin Mims Jr. from his own 2-yard line this time. Return is taken up to the 22. Yeah, I don't know. That's Sunday Night Football. How did the Falcons get on Sunday Night Football before the Browns? Jeez. I mean, yeah, Kirk Cousins, but whatever, man. Kirk is not going to change that team. I promise you. Falcons have been in purgatory since the 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. They may never leave. Eddie Seems wide receiver 2. That might be the move. Steelers have doubled the Broncos' yards in the opening half and some change up the middle. Javonte Williams, an angry run and a gain of 9.5. And just when you get On your feet and happy, Mike McGlinchey goes down with a pec injury. That'll probably keep him out for the remainder of the game. We'll see. We will see. If any Steeler fan asks, Jalen Warren got hurt or something, I don't know. Tweaked his calf in warm-ups. We'll go with that. I like that, you know. Steelers not backing down, though. No stranger to this one. Second down and inches. Bo Nix going back under center. Williams looking for back-to-back handoffs. He will not get it. Nix off the play action. Stepping right. Left side pass down the field incomplete. A huge hit on the sideline, too. Nix is not looking too good today. He has seen better days, that's for sure. Got to feel for the guy. Think would have stopped being a Falcons fan after that Super Bowl, man. That is a devastating game to blow. On the biggest stage, too. Nix's long shot falls incomplete. 3rd and inches. Handoff to Williams up the middle. Able to lunge forward. Pick up 2. And a Bronco first down. Denver probably needs a touchdown to this drive. Field goal might work out. But I think at this point, probably have to hope for a touchdown to keep themselves in this one. We'll see, though. Couple of tight ends out there on 1st and 10. Likely means a run for the Denver Broncos, and it will be right side in. TJ Watt is in the backfield with a tackle for loss. First time calling his name today. No sacks for TJ Watt so far this season, I believe. He might have had one last week. I don't know. But yeah, I can't imagine. That's why one of my Falcons fans is named Falcoholic. I understand that. Loss of 3 for Williams. Tackle for loss for TJ Watt. Pump fake for Nix. Down low and complete. Pressure forcing the incompletion from Dante Jackson. Former Carolina Panther. Lots of offseason moves this year. I still got to study up on my squads throughout the NFL to see who's where. Still so hard to tell. Might be a 0 blitz on 3rd and 13 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They will drop their linebackers. Nix deep down the middle overshoots Troutman. And that one falls incomplete. Welcome back, Mateo. Hope you dealt with your mosquito issue cordially. Hot take, Josh Allen wins Player of the Year. Either offense or defense. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. If you could bet on something like that, that'd be hilarious. Josh Allen to win Player of the Year. Offense or defense? On for the punt is Riley Dixon. Broncos offense has lost its spark. After that, Javonte Williams touchdown. Fair catch called for by Calvin Austin at the 28-yard line. This game is a mid-off and a half, you know. I don't know. Every Steelers sim seems to be that way. Like, I'm glad I picked the Steelers to win because, well, I mean, they're winning, but I don't know, man. I'm not entertained enough. I'd rather my pick 'em lose and the game be crazy cool than my pick 'em win in a blowout fashion. Not that this is a blowout. It's just mid. Midway through the 3rd quarter here on Mile High, Pittsburgh has a 13-point lead. Trying to keep riding high on their horse. Left side pass down the field, caught by Pat Freiermuth across midfield. Live stream the week 2 for the Eagles, and I'll do Packers after. Bet that. Saw someone with an Allen jersey 2 weeks ago. Very rare. Which one? Josh Allen or Josh Allen offense or defense? What are we talking about here? I'm assuming the offense. If a Josh Allen defensive jersey is anywhere in Europe, shake that man's hand. Steelers back across midfield. Only took him one play. To the tight end out of Penn State. Russ off the play action again. Stepping right. Throwing left into traffic. Incomplete. Offensive. Yeah, I figured as much. Just the 2nd incompletion today from Russ. That's about it. Nice. Wilson now 16 for 18 after his 2nd incompletion. 5-man rush. Wilson left side incomplete. And now he's on a streak of incompletions. I have cursed the man. Love that horse sound effect for the Broncos. That is a stadium favorite of mine. That and the 49ers horn, man. If every team had a goal horn for a touchdown, that would be cool. Will the Broncos send a 0 blitz on 3rd and 10? They will not. Russell Wilson, right side pass, bottom of the screen, caught at the line to gain. First down, George Pickens. Oh, that's kind of cool, man. It actually has the coaching assistant that holds the coach's hips and pulls him back off the field. That's kind of cool, you know. Didn't know that was a thing. About to type the same thing, yeah. We're on the same wavelength. Najee Harris by himself in the backfield on 1st and 10. Pittsburgh try to close this game here with a touchdown, and in the backfield again is Cody Barton. He is living back there. 3 tackles for loss and a half a sack. Having himself a JOK playoff performance type of game. No, I will never let that die down. That was one heck of a performance from one player. Pickens in press coverage once again on 2nd and 13. After the 3rd tackle for loss for Cody Barton. Russ off the play action, down the middle, delivers, it is caught in stride. It is Roman Wilson setting up 1st and goal, the rookie. Took a while for him to get involved, but here he is, a gain of 36, breaking a tackle. And I think that was Cody Barton who kind of pushed him away. Wow. Good to see the rookie getting involved here in Pittsburgh's offense. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Left side handoff to Harris, full speed ahead up the middle. And the physicality of Najee gets his 2nd touchdown. Okay. Pittsburgh kind of dialed in on that drive a little bit, you know. They've had some electric plays this game, I won't deny that. And that was one of them. The Alabama running back gets his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 3rd of the season, right up the middle, denying anybody on Denver the tackle. Okay. And yeah, this is going to happen. Pittsburgh going for 2, trying to make this a 28-7 game. Russ back to pass, 4-man rush coming. Wilson will step left and he will take off for the 2-point conversion. It is as easy as that. Doesn't get any different than that. Najee's having himself a nice little day. Sean Payton getting outcoached again. What's new? Random watching Jameis 2014 FSU game versus Miami going crazy. Dude, well, you know what? The funniest, to this day, the funniest thing for Jameis Winston was him suiting up in full pads and gear for a game that he was suspended in against Notre Dame. But I have vivid memories of that Notre Dame-Florida State game. That offensive pass interference for, I think it was Notre Dame that sold them that game. One of the most entertaining football games I have ever watched. I watched it at a friend's house when I was like 8, but I can vividly remember like the entire game. Insanity. Boswell is on for the kickoff. Marvin Mims Jr. on the return once again. Denver's largest deficit of the afternoon is at 21. Good return right side, but he loses the football and it's scooped up. Luckily by Denver. Trying to see who forced that. I don't even think that was anybody noteworthy. I don't think it was. Wow. Jaquan McMillan, though, with one of the 2 hits on that play. So we'll give him the credit for the forced fumble. And here comes Bo Nix. Largest deficit of the season for the Denver Broncos at 21 points. The comeback has got to start now with a left side handoff to Williams, and he has got the edge and a burst of speed across midfield. A good way to get the offense back and rolling. Just feed the offense through this guy. Heavily underrated running back. Please tell me ahead Pittsburgh in this one. Let me check EG Pro. Let me make sure. We'll check after this play, I guess. Javonte Williams has got to become the heart and soul of this offense if the Broncos want to come back. And it has been so far. Down the left sideline he goes. A couple of back-to-back big carries and gains of 20+. EG Pro, you have Pittsburgh. Yeah, you're good. Need a Sutton touchdown for the bingo. Now's probably your best chance. I'd have to imagine. Bo Nix back under center. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter with a running clock that is not in favor of Denver at the moment. A little jet sweep, but TJ Watt is on it. Marvin Mims Jr. will lose 2. Big J Willie energy. Yes, sir. Javonte Williams, man. Who'd they have before that fumbled like 3 times at the goal line? That game was not real. Hilarious game, might I add. Loss of 2 on the jet sweep for the Broncos now. Bo Nix back under center. Off the play action to Williams. Stepping left, looking for somebody open up downfield. And down the middle he goes. It is caught coming back forward is Sutton, setting up 1st and goal at the 2. And the Broncos are in business. Cortland Sutton's 3rd catch of the afternoon. So close. Indeed. He almost had it. Well, the Denver offensive line working some overtime to protect their rookie quarterback, doing well on that one. As pressure coming, Nick's low, and it is incomplete. It is dropped by Mims as KZ coming back from suspension on the pass breakup. How do you drop that one? Ready to go field goal, bingo champion in his own game. Dang. Almost. Melvin Gordon, that's who it was, yeah. Brutal. On second and goal, Bo Nix back under center. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Handoff to Williams up the middle, but Alex Highsmith and company combining for the tackle for loss, but he is somehow going to stay on top of bodies and roll down to the 1 yard line. That's the goofiest play I've seen in a minute. Thought they were going to push him in, which would have been even more hilarious, but it didn't quite happen. So it'll be third and goal. Steeler defense trying to make one more stand. Third and goal from the half-yard line. Williams in the backfield. Bo Nix will hand it off up the middle, and Williams has got the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. All right. That was close. That was very, very close. But the Broncos back on the board. Cameron Hayward tried his hardest to shut down Williams up the middle, and so did TJ Watt, but it did not work. Not a very good block from the fullback, but Williams able to punch it through and score for the Bronco touchdown. So Will Lutz is on for the extra point. Trying to make this a 14-point game heading into the fourth quarter. Kick is on the way, and it is good. Still no turnovers this game, if I'm not mistaken. Which is interesting, because the Steelers tend to force a lot of those. And they did force one last week in the red zone, I believe. Nothing so far today. So that's interesting. Is what it is, though. Well, the Pittsburgh Steelers will get the football back. Eggs off, I got you. Hang on. You picked Pittsburgh, yes. I feel like almost everybody did. I will actually go through a list right now, Chili, if you want to listen for the people that picked Denver. Oh, that makes sense. Bolt picked Denver. On for the kickoff is Will Lutz. Calvin Austin in his own end zone, ready to return. A lot of questions as to why Cordell Patterson's not back there. I'll have to do some forensic analysis as to why that's not happening. George Pickens, 4 catches, 109 yards. Yards after catch. Merchant back at it again. Okay, Mario also has Denver, so I'll get another game over him. Pittsburgh. Whole lot of Pittsburgh. Diehard Fins fan has Denver. And I'll read the rest in a moment. Wilson and the Steelers back on the offensive end. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Quick handoff to Patterson up the middle. With a burst of speed and some daylight down the left side, he will pick up 20. Going to be one of those players that is a very hybrid type of guy. Go into my Colts stream once again. Let's see. I could tell you when their stream is going to be in week number 3. Releasing that schedule a couple of days ago. If I could click the right thing. That'll take us to the fourth quarter. Steelers 28, Broncos 14. Colts play at 8 p.m. on 6-16, which would be Sunday against the Chicago Bears. That'll be a pretty fun game. 10 minutes left in regulation to decide who will improve to 2-0. Here at Mile High, handoff down the middle to Najee Harris, pickup of 3. Where's Jalen Warren? I don't know. I don't know why he's not getting any carries. He is running back 2 on this roster. All right, back to the Denver Bronco pick'ems. Still looking, and I can't find too many. Lila has Broncos. Najee will pick up 3 more on the first down carry. Now 2nd and 7. Broncos still only rushing 4. That means Wilson has time to uncork one down the middle to Van Jefferson. Gain of 5. Yeah, he tweaked something in warm-up, so we'll go with that. Jordan has Denver. Mateo has Denver. And Lidsprod has Denver. I will get back to you what the other couple pickups have too, Chili. Minute going by in the fourth quarter. Now 3rd and 2. Bronco defense needing a stop here. Wilson off the play action. Quick pass down the middle. Incomplete. There's the stop they needed. And all of a sudden, with PS2 on the coverage, this game is not quite over yet. We will see. Kind of want to start Jalen Warren, not going to lie. I don't know. We'll see. Cameron Johnston on for the punt. Right at midfield is where the Pittsburgh drive will stall out. And a shanked punt right side at the 30. A 20-yard punt is unreal. That is a crazy stat to be held. Well, back comes Bo Nix looking to make a comeback here for the Denver Broncos, or at least keep the fans in the seats. I believe in Bo. Even though I'm a Pittsburgh pick'em, I think Bo might be able to, might cook a little bit. We'll see. 8 minutes and 51 seconds for the Broncos to score 2 touchdowns. Starting out on the right side, handoff to Williams, almost breaking away to the edge. And he is tackled by Patrick Queen after a gain of 4. But if you start Warren Najee gets backup carries instead of Patterson, see, I don't know about that. I thought about that's how that would work, but I don't know. Who knows how Madden works. Javonte Williams able to pick up 4 more on the first down carry. Bo Nix now trying to take care of the football. Screen pass out there to Williams. Left side he goes. First down Denver. That's good enough for a gain of 9 as well. Game was spat. Way to go, Scribble. Welcome back, my friend. Bro's always spitting game on his walks and his bike rides. That's crazy. Under 8 to go now in regulation. Bo Nix and the Broncos have got to be in a hurry. 5-man rush this time. Nix rolling right. Throwing down the middle. Has a man in stride. Marvin Mims inside the Pittsburgh 35-yard line. Good throw from Bo. Risking on the bike, for real. Oh, you just called her? Oh, unfortunate. I remember that summer stream last year where you're like, yeah, what a bike ride spitting game. I'll be back in 5. I was like, all right, do your thing, Scribble. See who the Broncos go to here on a 1st and 10. Start to put together a couple of nice plays in a row, but immediately shut down Keanu Benton. That is a unit and a half, let me tell you what. Can't imagine having to block that guy. That is a monster at the defensive line position, and he showed it there. Bronco offensive line starting to deteriorate here in the 4th quarter. Keanu Benton with the 4-yard tackle for loss now. Bo Nix. Left side pass down the field, knocked down by Cole Holcomb. Couple of nice defensive plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers on back-to-back plays. I remember that very stream. I don't know what game it was, but I just remember his sideways Minecraft pixelated profile pic and him spitting in. There you go. 41st offensive play today for Denver. And a pump fake for Nix, checking it down right side, incomplete. See, in Madden, I just don't get that. Why is that the way how that goes? I don't get it. First intro to Scribble. Me too, I think. I think Scribble was a viewer that started last year. I don't have a ton of people that were here from 2022, to be honest with you. Who knows, though. Broncos got to keep the offense on the field on 4th and 14 as they have to try to keep themselves alive in week number 2. Nick stepping right, evading the sack, checking it down complete, but that's going absolutely nowhere. And the Steeler defense able to slam the door shut. Joey Porter Jr. with the tackle. How do you just check that down if you're Bo Nix? Just escape the sack. Got to give your team a chance, but no. Had to hop on the bike. I get it, man. I get it. Mid-game, everybody spam 5 out of 10 in chat. That's a mid-game. We've seen much better. It is what it is, though. Pittsburgh trying to take care of the time here, up by 2 touchdowns after the stop handoff to Harris up the middle. Gain of just a yard. It'll be easy to, I guess, edit this video. Can't complain about that too much. That is something I will not complain about in the slightest. You watched me 2022? Nice. Najee Harris once again in the backfield on 2nd and 9. Expect him to get the football quite a bit. Tackled for loss of 2. Try to see who it was this time. DJ Jones. Yeah, I remember Chili was in 2022. Love Morgan was in 2022. I think Valet Prime is there as well. Exop was too. Pittsburgh now has it 3rd and 12 at the 31. Try to put this game on ice with a couple of first downs. Screen pass out there to Najee down the sideline, a yard short. Not quite there, but he almost got it. Well, let's talk about tomorrow night's game. Another Bears showdown under the lights. Caleb Williams visiting C.J. Stroud, a proven rookie, now second-year quarterback. And the Houston Texans should be an explosive game tomorrow. Looking forward to Sunday Night Football after this one. Punt is back in all the way from Cameron Johnston. Fair catch called for at the 13. Zach Wilson side. Dang. Games like this really hurt if it's downing your pick 'em. It really does. It really must. I wouldn't know, though. I've only lost one game this week. That's a flex I'm willing to throw out there. And have no problem with. Not at all. 5:16 left in the opening quarter. Or excuse me, in the final quarter, as Bo Nix is taken down in the backfield by Montravius Adams. 4-yard sack. By the way, before you guys hop out of the stream, if you want to go check out Seahawks and Patriots, listen, the YouTube algorithm has been doing me dirty recently. All these videos are getting like 10 views. That has not been fun, but it would be much appreciated. 2nd and 14 now. Time is of the essence for Denver. They have been blessed with another opportunity. Nix is running for his life in his own end zone, throwing down the field left side. Diving effort from Sutton, but incomplete. The algorithm was so much nicer to me last year and the year before, but now I struggle to get like 100 views a video, which sucks. But part of me is wanting to like stop making short form content, but that's just the way attention spans are turning nowadays. Who knows? It is 3rd and 14. Quick snap taken by Bo Nix after the incompletion, and TJ Watt forces the fumble. Football loose, scooped up in the end zone by Denver, but this will be a safety for the Steeler defense. Our first safety of the year. There we go. Wow. How about it? TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith, a dynamic duo in Pittsburgh, forcing the football loose, and Cam Hayward, the tackle in the end zone. All right, then. Well, if you stayed long enough to witness that, I guess that's something. Didn't expect that to happen today, but it did. Who knows? Broncos will punt this one away. It is a poor punt, out of bounds at the 35. Man, first safety of the year. It is indeed. Wow, that's brutal. Steelers might have the best defense in Madden, probably. And the ball's in the midfield now. Even crazier. I don't make the rules. I don't know. That is brutal, though. If you're a Bronco fan, having to watch that happen. It all happened in slow motion. After the free kick following the safety, Pittsburgh begins to strive 1st and 10 at the midfield stripe. Russ off the play action. Still throwing the football deep left side. It is caught. Looks like that is George Pickens again, adding to his receiving total. And he is at 135 receiving yards now today, I believe. 133. Not the card, but I'm calling bingo on that anyway. You may as well. How can you not? GP won issue, 5 receptions, 133 receiving yards to go on top of it. Russ now throwing the football. Stepping right on the run. Caught low, and it'll be hauled in. Inbounds for a gain of 4. Darnell Washington, his first catch today. All right. Second down and 6 at the 22-yard line. Russ dropping back to throw the football. Down the middle he goes, almost intercepted. I'm just actually shocked how disrespectful Pittsburgh's being right now throwing the football. Kind of crazy to me. But whatever. What can a guy like me do about that? Georgia Van had the better day. Van had more touchdowns, to be fair. Who knows, though. Wilson now on 3rd and 6 from the Denver 22-yard line. Trying to complete a revenge game here at Mile High. Screen pass out there to Najee Harris. First down, Pittsburgh. At this point, many people have clicked off the live stream where they're just high-speed scrolling through it, so it is what it is there. But, man, this game has been something. Not a very entertaining something, but it has been something, that's for sure. Steelers back inside the Denver red zone on 1st and 10. 2.5 left in regulation. 6-man rush. Russ will check it down to Patterson, and he will pick up 9.5. Patterson's playing low-key nice. And I think that should take us to the 2-minute warning. Hopefully. Let's get there. And it will. Pittsburgh 30, Denver 14. What up? It's Darnold's season. Who'd you pick today? I got you, my friend. Let me check. After the 2-minute warning on 2nd and inches, Harris in the backfield. Looking for his 3rd touchdown to run. Up the middle he goes. He will set up 1st and goal. Timeout Denver. Let's see. You picked Pittsburgh today. You picked correctly. This is merciless. It has to be. I don't know. Well, now the Steelers have to score a touchdown to rub some salt in the wound. First and goal at the 2. Denver still burning timeout, so Najee Harris up the middle with the penalty marker down. Was he in the end zone? I think he may have been, but we will check on the marker. It's definitely a face mask, that is for sure. It'll come down to where they spotted him. So there's the face mask call, and was Harris into the end zone? Yes, he was for the touchdown. So Pittsburgh scores in the least dramatic fashion all day. Beast lead FSU, is he still in the league? I think he's still, no, I think he's a free agent. I feel so bad for the guy, you know. His fall-off needs studied. His fall-off's not even his fault. Boswell is on for the extra point. Not sure why Denver's in like field goal protect. As the extra point is up, and it's good. Thomas seriously flexing on Peyton? He's got to be. Well, listen, Peyton was calling timeouts, so job well done. Yeah, I believe he's on the Ravens. Dalvin Cook's my favorite NFL player of all time. All time is crazy. That's interesting. But I hear you. Everyone's got the, why, you know, I'm going to ask why. Why Dalvin Cook of all people? Switch Wilson for Fields now? I mean, I could. Not that I think he will get the football back as Marvin Mims Jr. will take a left side return. Got some blocking. Down the sideline, a couple guys to beat, and returning all the way to the 40. Yeah, all-time favorite player is kind of crazy. Then again, I don't know who my all-time favorite player would be. If I had to pick one, I'm not sure. Browns don't have like that historical franchise guy that I grew up with. I grew up when they were the absolute worst. It wasn't very fun. Bo Nix in the Denver Broncos in garbage time. Many fans back in their cars driving home as the Broncos will look to be 1-1. A nice check down to McLaughlin, bouncing outside, picking up the first. Not sure why P. Ryan's not the backup running back on this roster. Maybe I just messed up the order. Maybe I just didn't hit save or something. Who knows? Primetime, that's a fair pick. I don't mind that one bit. Minute 40 left now on 1st and 10. Bo Nix takes a low step. Controls it down the middle. It is caught inside the red zone by Sutton. What about Ultimate Red? My favorite all the time, probably Megatron, yeah. Megatron's a good pull. I really don't know, though. Who did I like from other I like Richard Sherman, I guess. He's pretty cool. Denver in the no huddle on 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 19. Nix stepping up in the pocket, evading the sack, checking it down complete to Williams, and a gain of 7. First football memory is watching Dalvin Cook run all over Clemson, but we still lost. Dang. What was my first football memory? Josh Gordon catching a pass against the Bengals in a 2012 game, probably. Something like that. We are under a minute officially now at Mile High. And a Pittsburgh Steeler dominant victory as Bo Nix launching into the end zone, incomplete. Well, let's hope for a much better game tomorrow. This game has been mid. I'm actually yawning in my chair. Doug Flutie, gotta be. That's a pull. Down to the Pittsburgh 12 now, 30-3. Bo Nix looking to throw the football down the middle to the end zone. Incomplete. Penalty marker down. It looks like JPJ got a little bit too grabby in the end zone, and he did. Average JPJ penalty. That'll put the ball to 1. Make it first and goal. Doug Williams winning Super Bowl. I'm an old head. Fair enough. Kurt Cobain, do you rival John Zeller as our oldest member? I actually wonder. First and goal at the 1-yard line after the pass interference. It is McLaughlin in the backfield who will throw a block as Nix is pressure. That's barely an incompletion. Kind of shocked that's not a fumble. You're 38. Oh, almost got him. Nearly had him. If it's not competitive, tomorrow's Bears better be winning. Yeah. I agree. I concur. Second and goal after the incompletion from the 1-yard line. Bo Nix will fake the handoff to McLaughlin, launching to the end zone for the touchdown. Marvin Mims secures it. And we will skip the replay. Not very interested in how that goes down. Hey! Marvin Mims with the spike celebration. Not sure why I celebrate up or down this much, and I don't know why they're going for 2 either. Denver will go for 2, trying to make this a 15-point game for whatever reason, as Nix will launch left side to the end zone for the 2-point conversion. This might be scoregami. Hang on. I'm excited now. I don't know why they went for 2, but I'm kind of happy. This seems like a very obscure score. We have to know. We have to know. I'm checking. Yep. Load. Yep. It's making my stream lag, but it's worth it. It is worth it. This game is far and away long and over. Come on, load. There we go. Okay, hang on. 37 to 20. Oh, no, it's happened before, hasn't it? 37-22 has happened 5 times, most recently in 2014. What a shame. That's disappointing. Such a weird score to happen 5 times in history. Mid. Chile putting up shots mid-game is crazy. On for the onside kick is Will Lutz, down by 15. Trying to keep this game alive, but it is caught in stride by Pittsburgh. Connor Hayward, how about it? How about it? Chile throwing up bricks, bro. Dang. My boy is not hitting any buckets. Where are you shooting from? Crazy rare 2-2-point combos and a safety. It's true. That is true. All right, can we take our knee and get out of here? No, we can't. Well, good at mid-game. See y'all tomorrow night. Yes, sir. We will see you then, my friend. I just want this game to end ASAP. Victory formation for the Steelers, and the Broncos will burn timeouts. Yeah. Awesome. Well, to all 14 people in chat still here, do me a favor, tune in to the Seahawks and Patriots highlights for that game. This is actually a really good game, I'm not going to lie. Low scoring, but very, very competitive. Much more competitive than this game. And it came down to the final snap. Basketball skills are unmatched. There's something. Second down 11. Russ in victory formation. We'll take another knee and a timeout taken again by Denver. I saw a couple of your videos. I will have to, I might have to send some of my clips to the chat. I'll have to record some of my hooping. I have jelly finishes, let me tell you. My touch is unmatched. Steelers 2-0, your second favorite team. There you go. Wilson in victory formation one more time on 3rd and 12. We'll take an E, and that'll do it. But I'm sure they will punt it away because why not? Surprise 41-30 has never happened, really. Seems like a pretty common score. I mean, not incredibly common, but, like, numerically common. Interesting. Who knows? Cameron Johnston on for the punt. Does not have to snap it, but he will get this one away. Out of bounds to the right sideline. It goes down to the 7, and that is going to do it. The Pittsburgh Steelers are 2-0. They come to Mile High and take down Russell Wilson's former team in the Denver Broncos. A 37-22 win as Denver will fall to 1-1 on the season. And there you have it. Well, appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to do a quick and swift exit. Join me tomorrow night at 8 p.m. to 7 p.m. for Bears and Texans. Almost got my own time wrong. Hour early tomorrow for the NBA Finals overlap. So appreciate you all tuning in. We will see you all tomorrow. Later.